with Obadiah's, and today I want to talk to you guys about cooktop options that are available on wood cook stoves. I get questions about what kind of cooktop is the best? What should I pick? Really, that is kind of relative to what you are looking for and what you want to have in a wood cook stove. So there's a couple different options. There's stoves that just have a flat painted black cooktop. That's going to be like these J.A. Roby stoves. Now J.A. Roby is pretty cool because they have options to add an enamel cook plate. I have other videos that go into more depth on that. Enamel is super nice because it's so easy to just wipe it clean. With a painted black finish like this, when you get grease splatters, you can use a degreaser product like Simple Green. The Blue Dawn dish soap also works very well. But the thing is it can be really hard to get off, especially if the stove is really hot when you're getting those splatters. And then something like that, to get it off, you might actually have to repaint the entire cooktop. So if you are very particular and you can't handle seeing little spots and stuff like that on the top of your stove, you should probably go with something like a enamel cooktop or possibly even a ceramic glass. So let's touch base on ceramic glass cooktops. Ceramic glass, personally, I think is very, very easy to keep clean. It gives it a very nice contemporary look as well. Other people kind of debate that. Some people think glass is hard to keep clean. I don't know. I have a electric glass cooktop. I always find it super easy to keep clean. You can use a razor blade on it to clean it without scratching it. One thing to keep in mind though about a ceramic glass cooktop on a wood cook stove is a lot of our customers who are purchasing wood cook stoves are looking to be, off grid, and maybe they're planning on canning and things like that. So ceramic glass can really only support a weight of maybe 75 pounds up to 100 pounds. So if you have this massive canner that you're hoping to set on the cooktop and do canning, then ceramic glass is probably not what you're looking for. Then after that, we do have just standard, some products will have cast iron cooktops, and I'll go ahead and show you those. Cast iron, I get that question, what is better, steel or cast iron? And again, I would say that that's relative. Some people prefer cooking in stainless steel pans and some people prefer cast iron. So what do you prefer? Probably whatever kind of pan you prefer is what type of cooktop you want to go with. Personally, I'm not super detailed when it comes to cooking, and I'm not this big cooking connoisseur, to be honest. So for me, I can't really tell the difference. I have videos where I give you temperature readings on all kinds of different cooktops. They all seem pretty comparable to me. So again, I would say it's relative, personal choice on that. Most products will not have a stainless steel cooktop because stainless steel is generally susceptible to cracking from extreme temperature changes. So it can become basically brittle with high temperatures. I do know a couple of manufacturers that will do it. I haven't had any problems with their stainless steel. So again, it probably depends on the quality of the material and where it's coming from. We do not sell any products that are Chinese built or with Chinese steel. So I think because of that, we've been very fortunate. Pioneer Princess does have a stainless steel cooktop option. People who would maybe want stainless, also this raisin stove sitting next to me, this is all stainless steel. And I'll actually show you this when I get into the cooktops up close, because stainless steel doesn't tend to discolor as much as the other cooktops. So maybe if you're really particular about how the cooktop is looking, then maybe stainless steel would be a good option for you as well. Or also people who are doing outdoor kitchens might want to consider either a stainless steel, an enamel, or a ceramic glass so they don't get rust on the top of the stove from the humidity. Here we show the PC1 on the Rosoli cooktop. That is just going to be one single ring. I want to clarify. Rosoli is not stainless steel on the cooktop. It is going to be a regular steel. Some people prefer a single ring like this if they don't plan on doing wok style cooking. This is what it looks like when you spill grease on your cooktop and it doesn't get cleaned off right away. So this one needs to be cleaned up.
Next here we have the Rosoli multi-ring. So again, Rosoli cooktops are steel except for these multi-rings. These rings are actually cast iron. You would want a multi-ring unit if you want to do wok style cooking, where you take out each individual ring according to your pot size and drop it in there for direct flame access. Here you can see the cooktop is kind of like a gray color. This is how mild steel looks when it's been heated up with time. Honestly though, to me it kind of blends, you know, like the spots and stuff. So I don't think it looks bad. You can kind of see the color difference between stainless and mild steel and how it's going to discolor. This is a multi-ring cast iron cooktop. So this is Lenordica. Lenordica does do cast on their cooktops. So this small plate is cast, these removable rings are cast, and then the edges are cast. This is what cast iron looks like once it has some grease splatters on it. Here we have a stainless steel cooktop. This is the Firebelly Raisin. Firebelly Raisin has a stainless steel cooktop, and then the Pioneer Princess does as well as an upgraded option. I don't have a Princess to show you, but this is what stainless steel looks like. This unit has been heated up. As you can see, stainless still does discolor from heat. It's kind of like this brownish color. But overall, it kind of stays, you know, shinier looking than like how that one looks. Here we have an example of the enamel cook plate. So this is what I'm talking about. You can instantly see how shiny it is. Anything enamel that gets grease splatters, food on it is so easy to keep clean. I highly recommend this. You can also see there's like a little trivet edge on these J.A. Roby cook plates. So you could put something like tortillas directly on this, because this enamel is going to be food grade rated. So J.A. Roby cook stoves have enamel cook plates that go over the existing cooktop, and then heco stoves have the option to add a porcelain cooktop as well. Okay, this right here would be an example of a soapstone slab that's placed on a cooktop. Some people will get soapstone and want to add it to the cooktop, or the Vermont Bun Baker stoves with the soapstone option also have a soapstone cooktop. Soapstone can be greased. You can see it changes the color. Soapstone retains heat longer, it takes longer to heat up, and therefore it might not reach as hot of temperatures. Because this soapstone, all of the cook stoves that have soapstone tops are soapstone on top of the existing like steel cooktop. So this one is not super thick, it wouldn't take like forever. But the bun bakers are 1.25 inches minimum, up to 2 3/8 inches. So when going with the thicker soapstone, you might have trouble getting your cooktop to exceed temperatures over 300 degrees. This is an example of the elmira cooktop. This is going to be mild steel. So you can see the color difference in the panel. That's because over here it does not get nearly as hot as these other panels. So that type of discoloration is normal. This is going to be a 3-piece steel cooktop. Some people will be like, oh, it doesn't have the removable lids, and they don't like that. But as I mentioned, some of the other stoves that have those lids have baffles and they don't give you wok style cooking anyway. I love this one because it lifts up right here and you can load it from the top, which sometimes makes it easier to get bigger pieces of logs in there. This is to show you guys literally worst case scenario. So this is a lenordica. So this is a cast iron cooktop. This got left outside and that's how it looks. It was a damaged stove. I made another video on this. But when I get people who are like, can I put a lenordica stove in an outdoor kitchen, it's covered. Even if it's covered, y'all, it depends on the moisture content in your air. If it's humid, this is how it's gonna look. Keep that in mind. Here we have a heco cooktop. This is going to be mild steel. This is pretty standard for Amish stoves. They're all gonna pretty much have mild steel, and then these 2 removable lids. This heco stove does have a baffle under there and reburn tube, so again, no direct flame access. This one puts you directly over the oven. None of the Amish stoves have multi-ring options, so that's pretty much what your cooktop's gonna look like. Heco has 3-piece cooktop options in the same kind of polished steel or in an enamel finish. So enamel would match the back of the stove here. You can see it's shiny, reflective, and super easy to keep clean.
I really hope that you guys found this overview helpful. I try and answer all of the questions that I get asked all the time. If you guys have video ideas, questions that you want answered, please don't forget, just drop them in the comments. I do read the comments. I am happy to produce more videos for you guys. Please also don't forget, give me a quick little thumbs up. Definitely click that subscribe button in the corner of the channel. When you subscribe to our channel, you get notification of all of our latest videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless. Have a wonderful day.